New Macro Commands 12, New Play Commands. Now that we've had a brief side trip to talk about Audacity's play modes, we'll continue with our exploration of new Audacity 3 macro commands in this edition of Stuart's Audacity Tips. Judging by my email and other feedback, quite a few people are realizing the power of Audacity macros for the first time. Spread the word. Share this around. As we saw last time, Audacity makes a variety of ways to play audio available. Until Audacity 3, though, some of those methods weren't very accessible from macros. Fortunately, all that has changed. However, those improvements come at the cost of a change in how play modes are accessed. In Audacity 2, looped playback was accessed by using the Shift key to modify the play button, or spacebar. The corresponding macro commands were loop play, play looped, and loop play at speed. Audacity 2 macro commands for looping. These two commands are the equivalent of the play button in the main transport toolbar, loop play, play looped, and the play at speed button in the play at speed toolbar, loop play at speed. Audacity 3 handles looping a little differently. It brings in a set of controls to create a looping area, a loop, and then controlling playback within that area. Looping mode is turned on and off with the new Enable Looping button on the Transport toolbar. Audacity 3 Transport toolbar. If looping is enabled, then the loop will be repeated when the play or play at speed commands are used. Also, when looping is enabled, the Shift key invokes play once behavior when used with the play button or spacebar. It disables looping, instead of invoking it like Audacity 2. The related new macro commands in Audacity 3 are Enable Looping and Clear Loop. The Enable Looping and Clear Loop commands enable and disable looping when a play-related command is invoked. So, to play a loop, you first create the loop area, then invoke Enable Looping, then invoke one of the play commands. The next section shows how to create the loop area. Set loop in, set loop out, set loop to selection. These three commands are used to create the loop area. The set loop in and set loop out commands are used to establish the beginning, loop in, and end, loop out, of the loop area. The trick here is that you need to move the selection point to the desired location before using these commands. Alternatively, you can use set loop to selection to make use of the start and end of the current selection for loop in and loop out. In most cases, this is the easier method. Play once, stop. The new play once command is the equivalent of using Shift and the play button without looping enabled. It turns off looping for that instance of playback. The new play once stop command does the same thing as play once, except that after playing the loop area, it sets the selection point to the end of the loop, loop out. Play at speed once. These two new commands are the same as play and play once, except that they use the playback speed selected on the play at speed toolbar. So, that's the rundown on the new macro commands in Audacity 3 that are related to playback in loop mode. Keep in mind that these aren't the only commands related to playback, just the new ones that have been added to Audacity 3 to support the new enable-disable looping behavior and controls. Hope this helps. I'm Stuart.